Okay, so lesson 44, we're talking about roots, order of operation with exponents, and more with the roots. Let's just read the start of this lesson. The inverse operation of raising a power is called taking the root. So if we take 2 to the 4th power, that's an exponent. The inverse of that is to take the root of that, the 4th root. That's what that's saying. So 2 to the, let's erase this and start here. And I would remind you that when I'm up here instructing, you shouldn't be discussing something with anyone else. Okay? Just as a reminder. But they show this. 2 to the 4th is 16. And the inverse of that would be saying, what's the 4th root of 16? Well, that would be 2. Those are both what we consider roots, or exponents in our order of operation. There's some terminology. We read this particular one right here. We read it by saying the 4th root of 16 is equal to 2. We say that 16 is the radicand. 4 is the index. That's the root we're taking, and 2 is the root. Sorry. 4 is the index, and 2 is the root of that. It's the answer to that. This is called a radical sign. I call it a square root symbol most of the time, because most of the time we're taking a square root, because if we don't have a number right here, we know it to mean 2. So I call it a square root symbol. But it's technically called a radical sign. And we find radical expressions. So if I put this, I don't have an index here shown, so we know it to be 2. So what number times itself 2 times gives you 16? What number times itself twice gives you 16? So the root of that, or the answer to the square root of 16, is 4. We can find cube roots of numbers. 3 means cubed if that's your index. One number times itself 3 times gives you 27. You should have this memorized. 9 times 9 is 81, times 9 would be 729. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. So the cubed root of 27 is 3. Okay. So remember that they're the inverse operation. We also have this one as one I asked you to memorize earlier in the year. What number to the 5th power equals 32? 5. 5 times 5 is 25 times 5 is 125 times 5 is 620 something. So no, that's not it. What did you say? 2. 2 times 2. Follow with me. 2 times 2 is what, class?
4.
Times 2?
8.
Times 2?
16.
Times 2?
32.
32. Wake you up. Actually, I just lost it. Good thing it's not a video, or somebody might think that.
He threw it at me, guys. YouTube viewers. We have an abusive teacher who throws things at us.
Only one person would I throw it at.
That would be me. Will they be in this kind of form on the thing?
Yes. Okay, Dakota. Number 1, what is the 4th root of 81? 3. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81. So the 4th root of 81 is 3. Jonathan, what's the 3rd root of 27? 3. We did that one just a minute ago. Brittany, what's the square root of 16? Did that one a second ago. And this should have been a 3. The cubed root of 8. One number times itself 3 times, Braden, gives you 8. One One number times itself 3 times gives you 8. That is 2. That is why I had you memorize those, or have you write down those specific exponents in your notes. The exponentials early in the year: 2 to the second, 2 to the third, 2 to the fourth, 2 to the fifth, 3 to the second, 3 to the third, 3 to the fourth. So you'd have those values memorized, so you don't have to try to figure this out each time you see one of those. Sometimes you're still going to have to do some arithmetic to get your answers, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Looking at the number 1. 1 to the 5th power. Shay, what would 1 to the 5th power be? 1. Because 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is?
1.
And if you took 1 to the 81st power, it would still be?
1.
1. 1 to the 5th power is 1. And if I take the 5th root of 1, that is going to equal? 1. 1 number times itself 5 times would give you a value of 1. So the only number that could do that would be 1. We inserted in our order of operation, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Welcome, thank you. Please excuse, and the E stands for exponents, but it also stands for roots. Okay, they're both included in that. PIMDOS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Either one of those, that E stands for exponents, but we're going to include exponents and square root values. Okay, getting a little lengthy. Do we have anything inside parentheses that we can simplify if we do our order of operation correctly?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. 3 minus 2 is 1 plus 8 is 9. So I'm going to rewrite this 4, 9 plus 2 squared minus 27 plus 12 divided by 2. Okay, so we've taken care of our parentheses. Now we're going to go to our exponents, or our roots. We have some of those, don't we?
Yeah.
We have the
2
to the second, so 4 times 9. 2 to the second is 4, minus, and we know what 27 cubed is. Not 27 cubed. The cubed root of 27 is 3. Then plus 12 divided by 2. So we've taken care of parentheses, taken care of exponents and roots. Now we need to go to multiplication and division. Do we have some of that?
Yeah, on the end.
On the ends. 36 plus 4 minus 3 plus 6. Now we're down to addition and subtraction. Should I go ahead and group my addition parts first and then subtract them?
No.
No. Never, ever, 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 ever
Never,
do
ever.
that. Ever. Work just left or right. 36 plus 4? 40 minus 3? 37. 37 plus 6?
43.
43. So they're going to get a little more lengthy. You're going to need to write neatly, take your time, show your process, especially on tests when we get to these on tests after Thanksgiving. You'll need to show those processes or it's hard for me to give you much partial credit on that. Okay, your assignment. Problem set 44, 1 through 30, due Friday, test Thursday.
Bennett has a question.
Yes,
I
Mr.
just
Ben.
wanted to be on YouTube.
Okay. For all my
YouTube subscribers, follow me on Twitter, Isaiah Lee Fisher.
Oh, same here. Follow me on Twitter, Trenton_Diskin. Yeah. Now they know. Just follow us. Just
We want to be promoting themselves. We don't want to follow, we want to be followers. That's it.
follow me. I'll follow you.
Because they're such great leaders.
Because we are such great leaders.
Follow me.